All right. Having some technical difficulties here. Technical difficulties. Yeah. I streamed that last one to the wrong channel. Or started streaming this to the wrong channel. But good times. Trying to figure out why this wasn't showing up on Twitch, which is why I need to be a little better at making sure my run is going on Twitch, man. You start signing on Twitch when I do this sort of thing. But basically, what we're doing here is doing the run with the trumpet. How you doing? How you doing? So I do have a hard cap on time. I don't have a lot of time here, man, and I just wasted like 20 minutes streaming this on the wrong account. On my other account that I don't normally do video games on. Which sucks because I got blasted all over Discord, and yeah, it's like whatever. I gotta kill that stream. But here we are. Here we are with the trumpet, and I mean this this round here actually did pretty good because it kind of. It was as frustrating as this round was. Just this round of spins. It's interesting because I rolled I think 12. I think it was about 12 666s to start the game to start this round with in a row. And because of this cat toy, it gives you spins whenever you get no reward for 3 consecutive spins. Gives you +2, which I think goes up to about 20 spins. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I don't want to do the math in my head right now to figure out how many 666s that was in a row, but it was quite a few. And I don't understand the math on that because how at 4.2% do you roll 10 666s in a row at the start of a round? It's weird, man. The math does not math on this game. I don't know. I don't understand it at all. I mean, see, I'm still rolling them, and I think these are natural. Oh, I don't know. You know, they might not be, because it does delete the number of phone stuff. So it might not be, but that's crazy to roll that many 666s at a 4%, man. Rolling that 100-sided dice, 1 through 4, 20 times in a row, or 10 times in a row, I should say. That's crazy. It's weird. It's weird. Because that's the one thing I do not want. That's one thing that will hurt this run is, rolling those in the beginning. It doesn't give me anything for it. Bro, that thing, oh my god. This is insane, dude. This is really cool actually. This is nuts. Yeah, it sucks. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream this tomorrow either, man. I gotta go into work early, so yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen tomorrow. But it's kind of interesting, man, having this along with the button at the same time. Damn, dude. I mean, it hits 4 times every time. Every time you hit that button. I mean, it burns the clock out almost instantaneously, which is awesome. Which is going to give me, I mean, the amount of rounds that I have left, that is going to go absolutely berserk. But I gave up on this button. That thing, that ancient coin, it's cool because it gives you a lot of rounds, but dude, no. That thing sucks. So here we go again, man. 666. We're gonna go on this rampage of 666. We'll see. We'll see. So just that, like twice in a row. See, you don't get any points for that. You don't get any score for that. It's frustrating when you roll those right off the bat. But I rolled 3 in a row, dude, at 4%. That's crazy right there. But Just watch, man. The last couple rounds, man, it's been like 10 of these in a row. That's 4 in a row. 4 in a row, 4.4%. That's 5 in a row. That's 6. Okay, so 6 in a row at 4%. That's crazy. That's crazy because at 4%, like, what's that? It's 1 in 25, right? Means 1 in 25 would be a 666, man. We got like 6 in a row. I got, like I said, I think I got 10 in a row last round that I was streaming on the wrong damn channel. That's crazy. The math does not make sense to me. Oh, I only got 1 hit on that one. Just 1, dude. Really? We're gonna do that to me? All right. It looks like cat toy only works first time, dude. It doesn't work after the first set of the first time it activates. Which I guess is good because otherwise these rounds would go forever, like virtually forever. Okay, I needed that battery. But yeah, I mean, basically I could just go forever because then the cat toy would, every time you ring that that phone, it hits 4 times, I believe. And that would be, yeah, that would be an automatic extra 2 rounds or whatever. It's after the 3rd, I think, round. So yeah, it'd be an extra 2 rounds. So that'd be kind of crazy. Bro, that's so insane. That's so insane, too, because it's like rolling that thing. I think it's rolling that clock like 8 times before it burns it. That's crazy. But hopefully with this right here, the scoring should go up quite a bit faster. To the fact that I'm going to be rolling a lot more of these 666s once we get through the initial spins of having all those 666s in a row. But again, normally that would be kind of a nail in the coffin because that would be a problem, right? You roll 10 666s in a row and it burns up all your free spins and everything. And then you end up the rest of the round just rolling, you know, you just do the phone and basically get no coins for the entire round. That sucks. And you just rolled a bunch of times just for nothing, seemingly. I'm going to see if we can max out the spins. I'm going to see if there's a max to the number of rounds you can have. I wanted to do that last time, but it took too long. But now that it's hitting that thing 4 times in a row every time you hit the button, yeah. But see, I'm wondering if these 666s are bleed over from the last round. I don't think they should be. But I'm curious to bleed over from the last round of the phone being used in the last round. I'm not sure, but that's the only thing that makes sense to me here. It's like the only thing that makes sense to me. Because it's just that 4%, this doesn't work. I mean, luckily because of the cat toy, like I said, I'm getting more rounds, so this is just going to go on forever until it gives me a symbol, and it gives me something to score. Like that. So that's the end of the cat toy. So luckily now that I have that, and I wasn't even planning on keeping that. I didn't realize this is how that thing worked. That it was going to work for the 666s. So now that I know that, it's actually saving my ass on some of these rounds. It's going from wasted rounds to. Well, see, it only did the phone 3 times right there. So I wonder if only one of them activates. Yeah, it's only doing the phone 3 times. Huh. Okay. We did burn out the clock in one shot, so that's cool. I mean, we were kind of doing that before too sometimes, but you'd had to hit it 3 times to do that. Now you only got to hit twice to do it. But the trumpet is the new shiny, so I did want to kind of play with it. I wanted to, you know, play the game with it a little bit and see what happens. Which is why, even though I'm very limited on time, I kind of wanted to jump on and just check it out, see how it worked out. Oh, no batteries? What? Killing me, man. So with this setup here, I think this is the final setup. I don't think I need anything else. I think I'm good as far as everything that's on this on the board here. Trying to think if there's anything that the 666s would help me out on. I mean, there's small things, but it's not really going to matter. I could up those numbers if I wanted to a little bit, but doesn't really matter at this point. I could get rid of the picture frame because at this point everything is going to be a jackpot from here on out. Just every single fucking thing. It's not even going to matter. And the amount of score that the 7s are worth doesn't even matter anymore. It's done. The only thing we're going for is the 666 scoring to double that score every time. That's it. So a lot of these numbers up here, I don't think any of the numbers up there matter whatsoever. Okay, so I got 7. So that means that in the next round, the first 3 will be 666 if it bleeds over. Again, not sure if that's how this works, but I'm going to do a little bit of a test here to see. So it should have 3 666s if I'm correct on that. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's why I'm screwed up here. Maybe I need to monitor that a little better and make sure that I don't roll all this at the end. But I guess it doesn't matter with the cat toy. It really doesn't. That's going to trigger it right there. This should not be a 666. Okay. I think that's what's going on here. That's where my disconnect is. So the phone is bleeding over into the next round, kind of like the Ophinium does and all that sort of stuff. It's just it doesn't tell you that it holds the charges, but it does. It seems like. It's at 7, so there we go. And yeah, so the next round we should start with Possibly without a 666, unless we hit that 4%. Okay. And I think that's probably ideal. It would help if they kept the 666 on the board like they do the picture frame and they do with the jars as well. And I believe they do with the ancient coin. Actually, no, the ancient coin I think disappears too, so. But it would be nice to know how many charges you got left before the thing deteriorates. Or before you go back to regular spins, but whatever. Just gotta do some math in my head once in a while, I guess. Pull my socks off so I can count my toes. Alright. Oh, no. Damn it. Oops. Where you at? Where you at? There. There we go. Okay, so this should not be a 666. Okay. There we go. So it's making sense. Man, I gotta kill that other stream, dude. Let me go. Let's visit that. Oh. Okay, yeah. That's what I meant to do. Alright. Let's pause that. Okay. Sorry, but I'm doing two things at once here. We're gonna delete this. Okay. There we go. Alright. Eight of them. All right. 12 of them. All right. So the next round's going to be the first 8 will be 666. Okay. All right. So maybe the math does math. It's just that I'm kind of reading it wrong. That makes sense. User error makes a lot more sense. User error makes much more sense on that. Because I was like confused by the math that was happening there. How many of these we got left? 657 more jackpots. All right, cool. And we got 4,000 respins. That's crazy. These numbers are crazy. 298 rounds. Cool. Cool. Okay, so the first one, 6, I think, are going to be 666s, which is not ideal, but you know, at least it starts giving us the cat. The cat will give us a bunch of extra rounds. So realistically, it's not a bad gig, I guess. Let's see, if it's 6, that means it's going to give me 3 more rounds. 3 extra rounds. Yeah, it's not the greatest. Because you blow down, so you blow out 6 rounds to get 3 extras. If you could hit it 10 times or something crazy, if you get a crazy number of them to activate, then you'd have enough spins to where, like, kind of make it worth it. Although that's more than 6, I think. I think that might have been number 7 right there. At some point, it becomes a net positive. If you could get you'd have to get over. So it's 2 extra every time, and you're burning one of those rounds every time. So you need, oh God, why can I not do math right now? It's got to burn out the first 3, right? So it's 3 consecutive. So the first 2 don't count. So you need, why is, dude, I can't do math in my head right now. I just woke up, so I'm kind of out of it. Caffeine is not kicked in yet. So 4, yeah. So wait, what? 1, 2. So yeah, 6 rounds would be good, right? 6 rounds would even you out, and then anything after that would be a bonus, I believe. Because you burn 2 rounds. The next 2 rounds give you an extra 2. No, you got to get 4. Yeah, 4 is where you even out, and then I believe, because the 3rd round I believe gives you a +1, and then the 4th gives you an extra round also. That equals out to the first 2 rounds being crap. I stuck in this idea of 3 rounds being eating up rounds, but I don't think it's like that. I think it's every 3 consecutive turns, so it's the 3rd turn gives you an extra round, which would mean the 3rd and the 4th turn pay off for the 1st and 2nd turn being eaten up, and then anything after that is a bonus of an extra spin. I think that's how it works. I have a headache, and I just woke up. So I'm not all with it right now. So the only time you really lose, I guess, on that is if you roll less than 4 at the beginning. Then it's kind of a weak round as far as the cat toy goes. Eventually, if the turns max out at 999 or whatever it happens to be, if it does, I don't know. But if it maxes out the turns, then okay, so 9, so we'll have 6 on the next one. So that's good. That's good. If that happens, then I'll pull down the Virago and the Weird Clock, and I'll run the glitchy as hell Ancient Coin, and just run the Ancient Coin, and just have a ridiculous amount of rounds every time. And I think that is the future plan. There's Baphomet.
Let's go gambling.
So I believe it's 6. I'm gonna have 6. There's 2. It's 3. Okay, yeah, so on the third round, he gives you 1. So, and there's 4. It's 5. Six. Okay. So just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna hit this. Give me some more free rounds here. Use cat toy as much as possible. 7. 8. 9. And this should be the last one. Okay, so we got 14 more rounds. And I got a battery, so that was good. I could have done differently, maybe a little better, but I do like this setup. I think this is about the best I can do, except for maybe using a different card up top. Like I said, the symbol multipliers, all that stuff, I think I wasted a lot of time on that. But I did that for, you know, that was the original goal, was to burn those out, so. All right. Okay, 8, so we're gonna have some more normal spins. But this is going up a lot faster. The points are going up a lot faster with this this working like this. Honestly, I think the cat toy is probably putting in more work than the damn trumpet is. Which is crazy. Crazy. Never expect that to amount to anything. Good batteries. No, no batteries. Damn. Well, that sucks. But due to the I've got, at least this is it's a scoring round. So these are all scoring spins. No battery. Damn it. And that was originally the idea behind the cat toy, was just to up the percentage of the mad gesture, whatever that is down there. To get him up to, you know, 40%. So we get more symbols on the board. I like to see what happens if you can get them up to 100, because I think there's enough charms. There's definitely enough charms to get him up to 100%. Although I think he maxes out at 50. I think there was a max on him. So that might not be a valid play. We're good. So if we could get, what do we need? We need 8 ticks on the cell phone. Well, no, we need 6 on the cell phone. So we need to hit the button twice. And we didn't get it. Oh well. So we're going to get 1666 on the next round, which is not all that helpful. It'll be a faster round though. I mean, this thing too, that thing's pretty good for the extra spin, but it usually only triggers like maybe once.
Let's go gambling.
You know, I could roll this right now. Yeah, I could have hit this right now. Just give me some extra spins. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Killed that clock quick. Oh, this is gonna be ridiculous. 17. This is gonna be kind of nutty. We ain't gonna get no score for 17 hits, but hey, we're gonna have a crap ton of spins at the end of that. What'd be crazy with this would be the 21 spin deal. That would be the card with the 21 spins. That would be pretty insane. Every round would just take forever. You know, we're not getting any score off this, but we're getting spins, so we'll see what happens. This may be a giant waste of time doing it like this, but it's interesting. And the fact that we got batteries on this one is good. So we're looking good right now. Nice. 10? Okay. Well, that's not bad. And I would like to get the 7s to 100%. I've never done that yet. I still got a long ways to go on that. Oh, excuse me. Damn. I had to get that out. I've had it up to 1,360 something, I think. Hits on the picture frame. And I've had it up to like 99.8%, I think it was. I think it was 98. Yeah, because I think just the top two had the 0.1s. I think I've had it up that high. I'm not positive because I don't remember. It might be 99.6, and the top four might have been at 0.1, but so I need to get over that. So I've got a long way to go before that hits. But when you're hitting that damn button, you know, multiple times, and it's ticking for 3 times every round, so it's crazy. Gets out of control. But it looks like the nuclear button I could put down. Honestly, I might be able to put the nuclear button in the drawer. Because I don't think they're both hitting. I'm going to have to really kind of just pay attention to that. But I don't think they're both hitting at the same time. I think you're only getting 2. You're only getting 1 extra hit on a charge on something, and you're not getting the 4. So they're both not activating. Only one's activating. Whoa, dude. Treasure chest? What? How do I get that many treasure chests on the board? At 0.1%. What the hell, man? How's that math work? There's like 5 treasure chests on there. 0.1%? That don't make no sense. And no other symbols, just those. That was interesting. Okay, so 3, 7, 7 though. So it went from 3 to 7. So it hit 4 times on that, which doesn't make a lot of sense. How it did 3 and then 4. Wait, where is it? Damn it! Come on. Wait, there it was. I can't see it when it's activated. There it is. Red button trigger 1 more time. Yeah, so that's the same thing as the button. Transfer 1 more time whenever they're triggered by the red button. Not really sure how that operates. Wait, we had a battery there. The battery didn't charge everything? What? Oh, yeah, it did. I hit the button already. Okay, so we got 7 rounds of telephones. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that operates, man. That math is screwy. Unless because you're triggering it twice, it's hitting a second time off of the second trigger. Oh man, that's crazy math. Okay, so with 2 left, so that's not bad. As long as we get more than 1 hit on that button, we're good. Although I'm running out of time here, I gotta get off here in a minute. I may roll 1 more. I don't know. Let's see. I think so. I think I'll do one more round and then I gotta get off. Got family business today. Okay, so yeah, I hit 3 times. So these must not, the trumpet and the button must not both trigger together. But it's weird that sometimes you get. So now what happened there? I got 5 hits on it. How did that work? I don't understand that. Then I got 3. I got 3 again. And I got 3 again. I got 3 again. Now it's just give me 3s. Okay, so that means we're gonna do. Wow, we're gonna do 26 hits on the phone on the next round. Wow, that's intense. All right, well, I'm gonna play through that because I'm curious. Wow, 23 hits. Oh, this one's gonna be crazy. Okay, let's do the pattern. Might as well. $300 rounds. Okay, that's most rounds I've ever had. So we're. Oh shit! What did I do that for? Wrong order, bro. Wrong order. Okay. That and then that. All right, there we go. Okay. Okay.
Let's go gambling.
Let's roll the 666s for 26 rounds or something. Yeah, I think it's 26 rounds. So, I think I'm seeing a problem here, though. I'm gonna have to mess with the next time because I don't know if the Book of Shadows is triggering off of these, which I'm pretty sure they were for the 999s. That might be another issue I'm having because I'm not. Because I should have got 12 spins just off the Book of Shadows. Right, because it gives you an extra 5 spins on the 999s, and it, it takes 3 spins to do it, but it gives you 6 spins, I think, total, so it should give you an extra 3. I don't know. I'll have to watch that next round. There might be an issue there. Finding out these game mechanics is actually the fun part of this at this point. So we should get up to 30-something rounds, I think. 30-something spins, if I'm not right, or if I'm not wrong. I think it was like, what, 26 or something I was gonna roll? Which means, like I said, the first 2 don't count, so, well, the first 4 don't count, because the second 2 are crossing out the first 2, so, 22 extra spins, and then 7, so it should be 29, I think, before we start seeing symbols. It should get up to 29 spins left, I think. If my math is right, I don't even remember how many. It was 26 or 28 that we were gonna roll. I think it's 26. So we'll see if my memory is correct here in a minute. After the spin here, right? No, it's the next spin. No, I think it's this spin, right? 27, yeah. So this might be regular symbols. No? Shit, why don't we keep the party going, dude? May as well. Still going. Damn. 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 This is crazy. This is wild, man. Alright, there we go. There we go. We broke it. Chest? What? Wait, what percent? I got chest? Okay. Whatever. Whatever, bro. Excuse me. Whew. That symbol don't matter anymore. Ugh, nose is all jacked up. Yeah, that symbol. That symbols don't matter. They don't. They really don't. Okay. Alright, let's start rolling. Alright, so we got 10 rounds of that. It'll be a long round, man. Probably should quit before this round, but it's fine. I want to be fashionably late. For prior engagements. But I'll probably be on again later tonight. I don't have to work tonight, so I think I will maybe jump on here again later tonight. I don't know. That's about right. I get about an E100 every you know, it's about every hour and 15 minutes I think it was taking me. So it's kind of makes sense. Which I'm dreading trying to get all the way to the top because I know this goes all the way at least because I watched another streamer do it to 3,300. And I don't know how much further past that it goes. Probably a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna be messing with this for a while. This one run. I wish that damn eye god triggered every single time. That would make things so much easier. But just triggers the one time, so. Yeah, see, it's only triggering 3 times every time, but that one time it triggered 5, so. Man, I don't know. I don't get it. Because I'm not seeing the button when I do that. So I'm thinking the button may be redundant and pointless at this part. At this point. That's cool. I'll get to, you know, 1100, so that's cool. Actually, you know what? I think I started at 1030, so, or E1030. So, yeah, I didn't do a full 100 on this one. So, yeah, maybe this isn't as efficient as I think it is. Oh, there we go. Nope, no batteries. All right, all right, that's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. I hit a bit of a goal. I hit 1100. And I'm still finding things out. I'm learning. There we go. There's battery. All right, batteries. Okay, so we got 5 on the next round. All right, that works. Okay, let me do the setup and then I gotta get going. So let's get rid of that. Let's oops. Put that in a drawer. I'm gonna put that back up just in case it is doing something. I'm gonna have to check next round because I'm not really paying too much attention. And I think we're good. And sorry to cut this short, but I do have to get out of here. So have a good day. I'm gonna run the outro here.